I started analyzing like the ROI just in a general sense, and it wasn't really there. So I stopped like actively pulling more people on. And I've grown some pretty big lists for Amazon affiliate sites, over 10,000, and marketed some stuff. But at the end of the day, I was like, I'm not really making many sales that way. And the way I was tracking it is I would create a page with a specific tracking ID, and then I would send the email subscribers to that page. So I had visibility on like, were people actually buying anything from that page? And generally the answer is no, they weren't. Every site would be different depending on how you got them on the email list and a number of factors. So I would encourage people to test if they're interested. But for me, it didn't work out. And getting deep into the weeds here, one of the reasons why I decided to not gather any more emails is I was using a plugin, one of those opt-in plugins. A specific one was Sumo, but I've used a number of them out there. Generally, they're pretty heavy on JavaScript, and that slows your site down. So I was trying to speed up my site, and I was like, I have this site like so lean, like there's no other plugins, like it should be loading fast. And the opt-in plugin was just like trashing the whole like speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I took it off. It's like 25, it's like 4 times faster, right? Just way faster. And I was like, if I'm not getting an ROI and I can just ignore this thing and my site loads faster, I'm going to do that. So
that's crazy that just one piece of software was slowing it down that by 4x minimum. Like, and that's a really good thing to take note of for the listeners is like, for SEO, which helps you get ranked higher in the search engines, is that having a fast site is so important. And you could grow your site just by getting better SEO. But let's talk about like how like you tried to do a bit of email marketing, you tested it out, the ROI wasn't great. So say somebody goes and buys an affiliate website. What do you feel would be they should check out when they first buy it, the opportunities where they can add value, and how would you grow one if you had an example?
Sure. So I'd probably look at a couple areas sort of on the technical side. And one of our mutual friends, Dom Wells, he and I were talking about this the other day. And I know he's probably going to be on the podcast sometime soon, or maybe
he was on the last one actually. Yeah.
Okay. So his episode is already out. So listen to Dom. He's like more versed in it, but in a general sense, I would look at like on-page issues first. So any kind of on-page SEO problems that you may have, anything on site. So I'd look at, just keyword density, some of the, titles and the interlinking throughout the site. So I think that's pretty important to have your site well interlinked. So I don't know if this analogy holds up, really well, but the link juice to pass through your site. But I mean, even if the analogy is a little off, the fact that you interlink your site is a good thing. And I've seen like good things happen with that. I would also look at some of the just sort of core optimization principles, where, I don't do a ton of A/B testing. I just try and get things like good enough. And generally, me personally, I like to have like a text call to action. Again, from a copywriting perspective, you want to tell the user what to do. You don't want to like let them figure out what to do. So tell the user, hey, if you want to learn more about this product or see the pricing, go check it out on Amazon. Like click this link.